Okay, we appear to be live now. I don't know what the quality of things are. Yeah, not that any Voidwalkers that I know have been going through this saga of getting this transmission computer set up. But just in case, there are some Voidwalkers who have been listening to this story. My current equipment here in the Void Arcade is not terribly suited to sharing my exploits perfectly. And it was my intention to get better equipment. But conditions being what they are in reality, as well as in the Void Arcade, have made that plan delayed for the time being, though it is still very much a plan. And so the question comes to, are we going to transmit, or are we just going to stay here in our loneliness in the Void Arcade for however many months it may continue to be before better hardware can be set up for better quality transmissions? And I just decided, no, we're not going to wait. Pardon me. Stay hydrated. That's always a good thing. Oh, what's this now? Well, this is fascinating. After being told that previously, I was told that I needed to stream at a bit rate of about 550. But I guess because I downscaled, and this is the thing that, again, if you happen to be the errant Voidwalker who's caught this journey, or is seeing this transmission, or seeing the recording of this transmission that remains on YouTube, I think I have solved it by downscaling the image. So this is unfortunately not HD. I have tried to maintain a higher frame rate, though, for the sake of some of the games that benefit from it. But now I'm wondering, should I listen to the transmitting report there and actually lower the bit rate? Why not? Okay, so we'll go on and off again. Hello. Okay, the stream is healthy. We just started and stopped the transmission, or stopped and started the transmission again, to set the transmission to the appropriate, or I should say the suggested bitrate. So this is now transmitting we're outputting at 720p rather than our native resolution of 1080p. We are, so we're downsampling. I'm looking at platformers right now. So I should mention, what with the issue with our transmission equipment, much of what I like to share is sort of off the table. We've been doing a lot of testing with Tekken 7, which is, I think, a good example of really the highest demand on system resources, and also the most sort of like troublesome to stream. And I suppose to be complete, we should actually do a test now that we've done so much to sort of hamper our output quality, and see compared to previous transmissions if maybe this is the trick. Although if I recall from months and months ago when I first sort of tried this, that the downsampling that's happening to the image does really nasty things to the fast-paced action of that. So it means that really, like, if Tekken 7's off the table, Killer Instinct probably is also off the table. In-Birth would probably okay. DBZ probably not. I'm pretty sure them fighting colors would be okay, but I barely know that game. I guess there's a number of fighters that we could play, especially we have been most recently, as far as fighters have been concerned, we've been playing around with the game that's currently on the screen there, and that is Street Fighter Third Strike. As I was much, have I told the story? What's the story of my love of fighting games? Well, the story of my love of fighting games really starts up there. It really starts there, and to a lesser extent, or maybe an equal extent, there. Having growing up with a PlayStation 2 and having access to the Tekken games, that was really what spurned my love and fascination and respect for fighting games, the various beauties in them. And that then expanded out, right, to some other titles, which took me in the direction of 2.5D and flat out 2D anime fighters that I found. And then that took me down the history, looking at the history of these games, where I discovered SNK, and particularly fell in love with the artistry of the Last Blade games, and developed a healthy respect for the King of Fighters Final Fight SNK series, although absolutely no skill whatsoever in those games. And then there's, the game that started it all, right? Street Fighter 2, right? Without which we probably wouldn't see this entire genre in its glory as it is today. I never liked Street Fighter 2. Never liked it. Played it a couple of times in an arcade, played it a couple of times the Super Nintendo version on a Super Nintendo when I was young, and I just found it difficult and obtuse beyond imagining. And well, things have changed, right? Like, I can pull off a Dragon Punch, a Shiryoken, I believe it's called, with some respectable repeatability. I'm still nowhere near even noob proficient with those games. And so I kind of challenged myself as to, like, what game within the sort of Street Fighter legacy might actually have that hook and really, like, connect and grab you to the same extent as most of these other titles, particularly the ones in the main room here that have really captured my attention. So, and that has been Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. So honestly, like, I think with an introduction like that, we really don't have any choice but to give that a few tries, at least a few rounds, and see what it feels like. So there's a question of the controller. Now, for a Street Fighter game, the obvious choice for a controller is, of course, the red stick. This is my Mayflash Arcade F300 that I gutted and replaced all of its internals with Sanwa components. So it's definitely the controller to it's definitely the controller to use, the appropriate controller. But one of the things I'd like to do in the future, when more Void Walkers join us, is that I have a wide myriad of controllers. I'm a bit obsessed with interface devices, ways of controlling games. And there's a great many controllers, alternative controllers that I could use for this to humorous degree. Like, for example, we could try doing it on this is a Commodore 64 master controller type thing. And actually, unlike a lot of games, it might actually be possible. What do we need for a Street Fighter game? We need a joystick. Okay, yeah, we've got a joystick. And we need 6 buttons. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But I don't know if you can see the buttons. I mean, like, whew. I don't even know what kind of horrible claw grip that I would need. But then we've got other choices too. We've got, like, we could say, like, you didn't like it on the Super Nintendo, we'll try to play it on the Super Nintendo. Or, like, why not do it on a, like, this would be my choice for a pad, honestly, because it's got the 6 buttons in the, I don't know, I would say the correct orientation, or rather just what I find to be a pleasing orientation, right? Like, they're all arrayed, they're all equal, right? Like, I don't know, I have a weird, perhaps it's part of what's driven this this controller fascination of mine, is the ideal controller for the ideal game, right? Every game has its ideal controller. And 6-button fighters, which honestly, like, that's part of my Street Fighter problem, is that I don't have, I guess I'm most comfortable, right, in the 3D fighter space, which are 4-button fighters. Third Strike. And then as I've moved into other fighters and become really fascinated with, like, Marvel's Capcom 2 and the Last Blade games, and so forth, and some of the SNK stuff, right? Like, I'm then getting into 4-button fighters, but the 6-button fighter, like, that's where, it's kind of the newest territory for me. Now, where the game that really got me with the 6 buttons is Killer Instinct. That's where it really started to click with me. So, oh, I hate this, that my start button. So I have to hit select to put in a coin, as it were. And wouldn't you know it, I actually like this game. This is the game that I find I like because it has the just such high quality fluid pixel animation. Oh, I'm green. All right, I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, I know that move. Is there a back circle? No. I think there's like a... Oh, there it is. Is that... Oh, that's what I was trying to do. That's a good anti-air. Did it! I did my my super move. And I still lost. I'm looking over at my diagnostics and seeing that like my stream rate has gotten super poor again, which maybe just tells that it's not so much. I don't even know, man. I don't know what it is. It's it's more. I'm retreating into the gameplay of the game itself because. This shouldn't be taxing my CPU. This game. I mean, this is what a CPS 3 emulation, right? Yeah. So the question now is that did YouTube tell me to set a lower bitrate because it was just assuming that all we were going to do is wander slowly around the arcade, and now suddenly we're doing a fast, high frame rate arcade game, and we're not sending enough bits? So we're going to experiment, and we're going to set the bitrate back up high. All right, we're back. We're back, and we're back in Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. Yeah, I'm no good at those sky shurikens. So, I don't know. The joke... No data? What? I'm seeing no data. I'm so messed up. I'm seeing no data. I'm seeing the stream is healthy. And now I'm seeing that the stream bitrate is too high. Well, I think you're wrong. I think you're wrong, Google. I think... YouTube, I should say. I think the stream bitrate is high enough because we're trying to play a high frame rate game here. All right. Yeah, I still don't really know most of her moves, and I know the best thing to do with Hibiki is kind of the zone game, or not. It's not the best thing, but a good thing to do is this. Oh, I'm doomed. I'm doomed. Oh, that was close. No! I missed. He jumped over it. Oh, we have a final round? I thought that was it. Resume. Let's try and beat him. With whatever we know. So we don't know all the moves. Think about the anti-errant. No, it's back. It's back. It's back heavy. No, it's not. I don't even know. It's. Yeah, that's the good anti-errant. Mmm. lab time. And of course, we're going to fight Ken. So it's convenient that here in the the Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection by Digital Eclipse, that one of the 4 games that has available for online play and has a training mode is Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. And we do have integrated tutorials. Okay, so I was trying to do that right. But you have to be real close. And then I guess, yeah, I wasn't really doing the Kazakiri, because though I have Dragon Punch. I can do a Dragon Punch, but I often do that. I often throw an up input when I, so yeah, that's, well, wait, is that, I think that's Kazakuri then. No, that just was a roll. So forward. Yeah, so that's really a mobility thing. Although that's really good for mix-ups. I could do like that, and then I could. Oops, not well. That's not a bad combo in and of itself. But if I bop, 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 I'm poking and so forth, and then I can get on the other side. Maybe if I do that, can I do like an air attack while I'm up there? Is there anything I can? Well, that was nice. What was that? Quarter circle kick. Oh, is it? Okay. So that's like Dragon Punch kick. Come on. But it's just Dragon Punch light kick. Or medium, but not heavy. Oh no, if I do it with heavy, if I can actually do it. Well, that's a useful move in terms of for training, because I can bounce Ken back and forward, right? Okie dokie. So Kazakuri. Okay, Sumiji. Sumiji is, but it. Can I? Okay, yeah. I feel like that I should be able to do. I guess it's 2, or I can do down. Yeah, so that's kind of a mix up. Is like higher. It's kind of a high low. High-end, which is a back. Why did I go? Ha. It's Arabic. Is that? Ooh. That's fun. Yep. No, I can't do it. Back, down, down, back. Yeah, back, down. Let's try it with like medium kick. It's higher, and then with heavy. Ooh. It goes farther, yeah. So I could do it from back here if I could do it. Oh yeah, so we can do womp bump bump, or we can do womp, or we can do womp. That. Cool. And of course we've got our super, which, oh, I guess I have to arrange that properly. Builds. Glug, 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 glug. Just build meter while I'm getting a sip here. Okay. So we've learned Kazakuri. We kind of learned, we know how to do those things. Raida is like, no. Raida is like, what is Raida like? I don't know how easy Raida is to put off. Okay, so it's a full turn like that. Okay, it's like boom. But you have to be real close. How do you throw someone in the opposite direction? Like, oh, she's got a bunny hop thing. Just trying stuff. I do like that. All right, let's try the sky shurikens here. So at this range, it would be like, come on, up quarters. Come on. Oop. Yeah, it's up there like that. But there, I would have wanted to do a heavy one. Does that not work? Do I have to go faster? Kune. Do I have to do it like... I don't have to do it in EX. I'm trying all kinds of different timings. Just kind of brute forcing it. Up. All right. Now we're going to do another kind of test. Could I do it with the keyboard? Up. So there's our light punch button. So it's, well, now I have to remember how I do like rolls. It's like, all right, so if we go up, I cannot get this timing. I can do it on the ground. All right, well, it wasn't... I watch people play this game, and they do that with her all the time. And yeah. So the question is this how we want to spend our evening, trying to practice and learn Hibiki, one of the more complex characters in Third Strike? You know, I'm losing verve. Losing verve. I guess I maybe more wanted to talk about this game as opposed to actually play it. We'll set... there we go. We'll set the Mayflash back on the shelf there and consider if there is a slightly more forgiving or well-known or equally brutal fighting game that we want to try, or if we should leave the cage and we should go someplace else. Now, this will be... Why do I have to justify? I'm like, this will be good for testing this stream. Because this is going to be more demanding. What's this now? Okay, yeah, this is another thing, right? I don't know if... I don't know if some of you have suffered from this too. But maybe it's unique to me and my long-suffering rig here. But I've been having a lot of games do this to me. A lot of Steam games do this to me. Where they're not loading all of a sudden. They're throwing errors when I try to load them. Now, oftentimes they load on the second try. But other times I need to verify the integrity of the game files. Please exit any games or tools before verifying your local files. Oh. So I guess I can't do this. Can't do this now. Okay, we just... Pardon for the burpy burps. We're trying again. We tried again, and it worked on the second try. So I guess... Bully wonder. Oh. You gotta love just the iconic sounds. Oh. Killer Instinct. Oh. It's right up there with like I was recently rewatching for I don't even know what time it is. Like how many times I've watched Cowboy Bebop, the series. Where's my girl? There you are. We have there's a default custom. Retro. I forget what I changed on the custom. Oh, it's just the color of her bow. Yeah. I don't care. We'll fight a mystery person in a mystery place. Yeah, this is hurting the stream. This is already hurting the stream. Apologies for the jump scare. I am playing a Yuri? A Japanese ghost. Let's see. Come on, come here. Oh, ow, ooh, oh. And I got locked out. And now I'm in, okay. Monster combo. So far, that's the only thing I've been able to do. Yep. I should have just chosen heavy. She was using heavy the last time. That was just a blaster. All right. I am really, really rusty. Yeah. You're gonna ultra me? Ultra me. I have no idea how I pulled that off. Well, I do know. I stopped trying to remember. I stopped trying moves and started paying attention and playing the game. Oh. Notice what's happening to the music as I move. That is one of my favorite things about this. The interactivity of the music. I know I shouldn't probably stay here because I'm getting stream errors. So this is too much for the stream. This isn't the this is in the don't stream area, but I want to spend enough time as to sort of remember what I was doing. Here comes the jump scare. All right. Okay, gotta remember this. So it's like RB and yeah. All right, those are the combat traits. Openers. Okay, I can end with possession. or influence, or on Ryo Zen if I do it with heavy, right? So I gotta. That's one of the things, you know. That in my baby way, I don't always do so well. I don't always end. And that's where you get the real big damage, is by ending a combo. That's when you get the bonus. Oh, okay. Now I remembered. It's coming back to me now. I was trying to remember how to do this. I was trying to do quarter circles with it. It's just back heavy. It's back heavy kick. You see that she walks extremely slowly, befitting. Oh, and I love the way that she drags the naginata, and it skitters across the ground. But then, of course, she has an incredibly appropriate Yuri dash where she gets down on the ground and skitters. I like this little janky, glitchy hop, but key mobility for her is this. Is the so if I come on, 1, 2, and let me do this. Hardly ever do that throw. I'm just bad at quarter circles today. I could be wrong. I think I actually pulled off an actual combo against, of course, against a helpless opponent, of course, but this does not seem stream friendly, which, I guess it shouldn't be a surprise. I mean, as far as fighting games go, despite the vast difference in their timing, I guess the kind of like the overall visual spectacle. Saw me in my spacesuit there. What the? What? We have some weird stuff happening in the arcade here. The Art of Fighting 2 is it's hovering over there, and then where did Killer Instinct go? Yeah. Killer Instinct belongs. right there, and it belongs in a I forget the model number, the model name for it, but it's the one we used for all these guys, these epic fighters. It's not the Revenge. It's the Slim. I mean, yeah, it is the Slim. Isn't it? No. All right. Well, I mean, it is for now, but we've got some exploration to do here. Like Art of Fighting 2. Did you get yanked out of the alley? Like, oh, crap. Didn't want to do that. Like, where did you come from? Right. Like, you didn't get pulled from there. And the thing is that, like, is Art of Fighting... I mean, it seems like it probably is, but is Art of Fighting a fighting game? Okay. Yeah. Spooky things happening in the arcade tonight. Yeah, I'm being a fussy fuss. I just like of all the games that should have the big arcade, not that big. Oh, you can see moving these cabinets in the Void arcade can be kind of tricky. But again, it's because the reason is because I haven't picked the right cabinet. So what is the name of these cabinets? I mean, it's not a space game. It's not a Slim. The Revenge is super small. It's not the Lunar. It's not a 4-player. It's not a 4-player game. It's not a fatty. It's not a CD. Are these Collapsco? No, I don't think they are, because again, it's too small. Brainiac. Boxcade. That seems correct. Yeah. Okay, I guess there was some weird thing going on where it was like falling into the floor, but anyway, that's yeah. Yeah, you can see how caught up I can get in this place. You know how arranging these games in this extra dimensional arcade of mine, which is something that both I and my mysterious keepers do, is something that I fret over. So, you know, it's like any collection, right? Like you're arrangement means something to you, and here in the sort of like the most prominent kind of like position in the cage are the fighters that I guess I guess you could say I had the strongest commitment to mastering, right? I really got into Under Night for a while, and really got into KI, and thought perhaps my old Tekken skills could let me actually get pretty good at Tekken 7. So the odd one out here is Dragonfall Fighters. In terms of spectacle, in terms of animation, in terms of combos, crazy combos, that game is fantastic. But I still haven't determined if I have the discipline or the time or the inclination to get to the point where I can do those things in that game. But I'm certain that if KI was giving the stream trouble, then there is no way or reason that there's no way that Dragon Ball Fighters would go in any way. I think perhaps we should leave the cage for now. I've wandered up here to 1980X because apparently I feel like punishing myself tonight. This is a game that is a loving homage to the arcade scene of the 1980s. And that's the right link. There's a lot of different sort of arcades. We'll start over with this because I think that will help sort of get me in the right space. Okay. So I'm going to be doing this actually with the 8-bit do M30, which is their Sega Genesis. Or Sega Master System controller, because believe it or not, and I'm not sure I would have even felt this way about the original Genesis, but the D-pad on this is my favorite D-pad in my collection. I suppose I should be playing this with the Mayflash, right? Like, because of course in the arcades that's what the controllers would be. But my clumsy hands are just not working for me tonight. So we're going to see if my thumbs can do any better. This is a very atmospheric game, if you can't tell. Okay. Kind of a troublesome start here where, yeah, the game is not recognizing my controller. I honestly don't know what it thinks it's recognizing here. Huh. What a terribly glitchy night we're having. Just a terribly glitchy night. Okay. So let's double check things. I believe that this is a Steam game. Let's double check that. No, this is a GOG game. That's a bit problematic, isn't it? That's a bit problematic because I think this might be a nasty kind of game that was just kind of coded up. Oh, the VJoy device is... I see. The VJoy device is launched. That's probably my problem right there. Hopefully that's my problem. Fingers crossed that it'll work this time. Fingers crossed. Okay. Let's bask in the ambiance of it. This rainy 80s ambiance. Still nothing. All right. We're not going to stop. I want to play this game. So let's go to the VJoy. So what's VJoy? What is VJoy? VJoy stands for Virtual Joystick, and it is a utility that allows you to define a virtual joystick. There are a lot of games, particularly old games, that don't accept two controllers, right? Like they only accept one controller. Now, this logically leads to the question, well, why would you need two controllers? And the answer to that has to do with sort of flight sims. So you might want to have a flight stick like this, right? I'm getting so tangled. But you might also want to have a throttle like this, right? So that's why I have VJoy. But I thought I had thought that I had turned it off. VJoy. Do I think that this is going to fix things? I don't think so. I fear that 1980X might be one of those games that was just basically sort of hard-coded to work with an Xbox controller. And it's just not going to take this controller. I'm pushing all kinds of buttons. Yeah. Well, I guess what we'll do, we'll try an Xbox controller. We'll just try this now. But it doesn't... Oh! The Xbox controller worked. I guess that's kind of what we anticipated. Do I love the D-pad on the Xbox Elite controller? It's kind of a love-hate thing. Compared to the M30, there's really no there's really no comparison. I think I want to be over here. Yeah. Oh, are you getting the vibes? Such strong vibes. It's really interesting because beating heart. Oh, it appears that I'm in a beat 'em up. And I just have jump and punch. Do I have... Can I dash? Nope. So far, it's not really meeting my my beat 'em up checklist, but most classic arcade beat 'em ups don't. Most of my beat 'em up checklist is very much a modern beat 'em up kind of thing. Those aren't. Not even having a dash. Oh, I can use the stick. Yeah, there was something I could beat up for money. This stick could be a little bit more comfortable. Oof. Yeah, it's been a while since I played this. I didn't remember. I don't remember how it's starting like this. Oof. Dodge the most motorcycles. Looks like I got my health back between screens. Oh, I can grab people. It does appear I have kind of a jump kick. Oh, I'm really swarmed right now. Oh, did you hear that? That was really subtle. I just put another coin in. Or she did. What? I guess if you grab that guy, he wins the grab. It's like, you grab me? Well, I've got you then. There are a lot of glams here. Oh, that was sleaze? Is this sleaze? Cashola. A little bit of health. I don't know if I can land one of those jump kicks without also taking damage. I'm going. I wish I had a dash. Get the cola. Well, that doesn't really give me much. See? And this kind of like old school beat 'em up strategy. It's like some of these guys, like that guy with the baseball bat, he just outranges me, right? So do I just have to take the hit to get in? Also, like seriously, we're on the same level? That was some cheap nonsense right there. That was some cheap nonsense. I'm all the way down here, and he's mid-screen, and his punches hit me. And if, yeah, this guy apparently just exists. He's the only three-dimensional guy in this, right? Like, sorry, got a little salty there. Even though it's pretty clear that I have lots of quarters. I had a feeling those were like military barrels or like barrels used for combat. Yeah! There. Psycho, take that, Psycho. Uh-oh. There's somebody hanging out up at the top here. Oh, I see. That was just the introduction. That was just our introduction to this game. This incredibly nostalgic, retro-inspired game that only accepts an Xbox controller. Silliness. I think this is it. I wanted something a bit vivacious, and this is very the vibe. So one of the things about this vivacious game that strikes me as fascinating is, as we'll see, this is a very sort of melancholy story. Oh, once again, I'm in the wrong spot.
There I was, up in my room, just like every other night, counting taillights on the highway. Soon the cars below would reach the city. But me, I'd still be here, stuck in sleepy suburbia. Or so I thought. But sometimes extraordinary things will happen if you just let them.
So much vibe to this game. I mean, look at this. We're still in the introduction. We're getting full credits. Which, honestly, you know, I respect. I like my artsy movies. And why not give the people who worked so hard on developing this experience we're about to enjoy the credit they deserve right up front, so that we know the team that made this. And that was a really nice touch, the way the coders, I guess it was all a little glitchy. So what was I saying before? The beautiful little cutscene and monologue of our character delayed me. It's the funny thing I find about this game is that the character we see is in a tough spot. She doesn't really feel like she fits in her world. But video games, the arcade games, they give her an escape, a way to find a place where she feels like she belongs. And the thing I find, I don't really know if ironic is correct, or I don't think it is.
Welcome to suburbia, just outside the city. sometime in 1980X. What you see around here used to be all that I cared for, because it was all that I knew. It was here that I'd met my first friends, rode my first bike, found my first love, and found out that nothing lasts forever. This is the place I grew up in and grew out of. A place I loved and hated. I remember walking around these blocks for hours, just waiting for something to happen. I knew I needed to move forward, but every day felt like I was on a road to nowhere. The same office buildings and cheap restaurants, the grocery store, the laundromat, and the video rental place where Dad used to take me on the weekends. He'd be looking for classics, while I was more into superheroes. Oh man, we could go on forever. But then, we didn't go there anymore. It was no big deal. These days, I guess I was just looking for anything that could make my heart skip a beat again. And that was when I found it. The factory was built long before I was born, but had been shut down and abandoned for as long as I could remember. Mom used to tell me to stay away from there, but there was something down that pitch-black alley that caught my eye. It took all the guts I had to go down the stairs. The basement air was thick with cigarette smoke and 10,000 volts of energy. And in the midst of this electric haze stood an army of high-tech creatures, their huge crystal-clear screens flashing before my eyes. I'd seen video games before. Dad even brought home one black and white model when I was really young. But this was something else. Something you could not take home with you. And this place was definitely no hangout for children. In front of these machines stood some of the coolest, uncool people I had ever seen.
Coolest, uncool people.
There were the freaks, the geeks, the misfits, the outcasts, the real rebels, part of something the outside world could not understand or even knew existed. These guys were all playing trance-like, totally absorbed, as if they experienced something from another dimension. Maybe I could be one of them.
All right. I'm going out of the void. Well, I will finish what I have started saying several times now. And I do believe that the introduction serves it up pretty well. We see here our character is in an odd place of life, a place we've all been, adolescence, feeling isolated, outside of the groups, struggling to find a place where she feels she fits. And here in this basement arcade, she starts to find it. But the thing I find interesting about this, and honestly, I think this is sort of the interesting about this game, is here we have a character who is really dissatisfied with her life. And here I am really enjoying the idea of living it. Right? I'm jealous of this fictional character that in the 1980s, she had an arcade she could go down to. Because that was something that I really wanted, really wished I had. And the Void Arcade is really a manifestation of that desire. So be careful what you wish for, I guess. All right. Shoot him up. All right. Just a few feet away from this machine, there is an entire wall of shoot 'em ups. Oh, I can charge? That's good to know. And I love me shmups. I love shmups. Oh, this is R-Type 100%. You get like speed up. Oop. We're side scrolling. We get speed upgrades. Is that a point? That's just points. Ouch. It looks like I'm smoking. I've taken a hit, but yeek. They're dropping mines on me. Oh man, I'm really smoking. What happened? Did I take another hit? Did I bump into this guy? Oof. I almost got killed by that guy's exhaust. And that's a foreground object now. Alright. Alright. Don't think I can... No, I cannot. I cannot defeat the asteroids. They are impervious to my lasers. Oh! I was like, can I thread that needle? And apparently I couldn't. At least not with my flying. Am I back at the very beginning? That would be appropriate. I believe that is the case. I believe that is the case that had me stuck where I was stuck the last time I played this game. We'll see if we can get there tonight. I trust we... Ugh. He says. That's what I like. I trust we will be able to get there. Ooh, I did thread that needle. I took that hit, though. This is a much worse run than the last one. What's that? My shot's stronger. That could be better. Okay. We know what's coming. Focus mode. Dodge the asteroids. Dodge them. This isn't blazing lasers. You can't shoot them. Oh, that's the needle. Ah, that is the same needle I tried to thread last time. Hmm. No, that's not a good place for it. I was remapping controls on my lap here. Ouch! I didn't get that upgrade. Took a hit. I feel like I should surrender. I should surrender the coin, right? Like, this is my last chance. I've already taken a hit. I've missed an upgrade. That's 2 hits now. Defeatist thinking is your worst enemy. Mm-hmm. Of course, she, you know, like, I'm not spending my quarters. I'm spending hers, right? Charge up the shot. That big shot doesn't pass through enemies, though, so it's kind of good for points. I'd rather have power-ups, thank you. I wondered if those were, the ones that you didn't kill swoop back around, but it doesn't appear so. Yee! Power-ups, points. Ugh. I'm gonna get such a high score. Ugh. Come on. We're doing good, we're doing good. Talk about blazing lasers. We've seen blazing lasers here in the transmission before. I often revert to that game, and that game is all about power-ups. That game is all about power-up management and the incredibly ridiculous powers and power-ups you can get that make a huge difference in the game. With the right power-up in that game, it's like easy mode. With the wrong one, it's a bullet heck. This is where paying attention not only to where the asteroids are, but where they're going. I did it! Ooh, that's a power-up. Don't get greedy now. Oh, just in time. Just in time for the boss. Oh, ouch. I'll shoot your ankles. Okay, okay. Oh. Ah. Yeah. I was like, they just gave us this ability to shoot. Oh, please let me start at level 2 with the laser. Thank you. Oh, I forgot. This is actually, you know, not the worst. And why am I saying not the worst? Well, I say, as you can tell, this game is a celebration of many classic arcade types. Don't hit the walls. They hurt you. Yeah, here's the thing. Okay, I may be able to use this continue on level 3, but you can bet if I put another quarter in, we're back at level 1. So let's not be mean with our lives. All right, you really have to mash to get through there. Get around. Health. Oh man, I hope going up here was the right choice. Yeah. Oh. Not out of the woods yet. Okay. Gah. Yeah, I was like, is it boss time already? Well, there's that ship again. Whoa. Huh. There's that ship again, except... Actually, we're up against whatever just destroyed that ship. Oh, man. Oh, respawn in the boss fight. Well, that's gracious. Ah. Gracious, but that is an instant hit. Back to the very start? Really? Well, that is not at all like an arcade game. Arcade game, the quarter would have brought us back to the first level. Oh! Oh, this boss is tough. Okay, now he's gonna do the bottom thing. Let's maximize our DPS. All right. Now he's gonna do that. Now he's gonna do this top thing. All right. Just gonna cut stuff to fall from the ceiling. Now he's gonna do that again. Shoot his head. Shoot his head. Now we've got guys coming in to the top and bottom. We keep getting further. Does he have a weak spot? Oh, that cannon is that's a thick cannon. That is a thick cannon. Yeah. Yeesh. Well, it makes sense. It's actually clever design because what does the cannon make you do? It makes you hug the top and bottom of the screen. Oh. And then he has secondary attacks, which problemicate those. Does he have a weak spot? Are you weak down there? Okay, I think his head is weak. He flashes when I hit him in the head. I was like, maybe if I just go for DPS. Oh, that's gory. The thing was organic. I don't think we're done. I think we need to kill the thing that was inside the thing. Except, you know, we're a kid. We're in high school. We gotta go to class.
It's fair to say I didn't do my best in school. At least for a while, I really tried to make it work. But now, walking those hallways with all those people, I wasn't really there. I was on an asteroid somewhere, fighting space invaders. But then there was her. This punk rocker from the Southern District. She was the wildest thing I'd ever seen. Oh man, that girl was born a rebel. Free to go wherever she wanted to. free in a way I could still only dream of.
All right, so we've done R-Type. What's next? Well, it's gotta be cruising the USA, right? Outrun, here we come. Now, this is not quite Outrun, because I can steer, actually, in an analog fashion, right? I don't automatically tack from lane to lane. All right. I also have to steer around corners. Talk about Casey Game Loves. I love racing games. Oh. And actually, this, in a very pixelated, old-fashioned, and somewhat clunky manner, captures what I love to do in racing games. A thing first born out on the Need for Speed games on the PlayStation 2, and that is to drive like a maniac, weaving through traffic. Those narrow misses, just zooming past people, like past you and past you here. But with the flubs I've made where I've off-roaded... Oh, I got a checkpoint. All right. I kind of feel like I'm still behind the clock, though. Ooh, Y&D. 19. Might not have enough time on the clock. Oh. There's the checkpoint. 5 seconds. Okay. 5 second leeway is not a lot. Oh, that was spooky. Something's about to happen, I think. Music's about to change. The game's about to change, maybe. These curves I can handle. We're approaching the city. Oh, the vibes. The incredible vibes. You know, there are games you play for the story. There are games that you play.
Hanging out in the arcade almost every night.
I think that's a cop.
The other players, watching every move their fingers made.
Oh, that's a cool car, is what that is.
Thing. Another life was just one credit away. Down here, I found new worlds and new meaning. I could be whoever I wanted to be. Travel to outer space, experience fantasy and fear, or just take a walk on the wild side of town. But nothing could beat the rush of the highway. The speeding cars reminding me that there was a way out, a road to somewhere. city on the horizon. I'd drive all night to get to that place.
Traffic's getting a lot thicker. And matching my speed. Love these kids on their crotch rockets. So 80s. I guess my experience is, well, I'm certain it's not at all uncommon, actually. I was a child, full stop, in the 1980s. Right. Had there been an arcade, I sincerely doubt I would have been allowed to go there. Under 10 years old. Though, had there been an arcade, it might have stuck around into the 90s. When I became a teen.
But it wasn't just about the escape. It was about transformation. For every visit I made, every game I uncovered, every move I mastered, I felt stronger, more confident.
Ooh, we're going over a bridge. The vibes.
Nothing but a dreamer.
The
Completely out of
vibes.
touch with reality. But I don't know. Down here, I was free. I was in control. No one told me where to go or what to do. The only bad part about it was having to come back up to the real world.
And we're out of time. She's going to start talking again if I start talking, but I was talking about on the road there. There are games we love for the story, games we love for the mechanics, the tightness of the action, the play. Games we love for the people in them. But there are games like this that are pretty rare in my opinion, that you just love for the vibe.
Back when we were kids, life was so much easier. You could go from bug collector in the morning to bank robber before bedtime. Anything was possible. Then came high school, and everyone got brainwashed. People started seeing you the way they wanted to see you. Be the brain, be the clown, be the troublemaker, be popular. People would define you in the most convenient way. And then, that's who you are.
It's a very interesting effect with the way that it's like using screen tearing on the leaves.
They say that when you grow up, something inside you dies. I'm still not sure if that's good or bad. When you're a child, shadows seem darker and lights seem brighter. Everything is more terrifying and more exciting at the same time.
Oh no! It's back! This, believe it or not, my fellow Voidwalkers, is where we got stuck last time! Gadfly Gamer, do you have it in your skills, the discipline, and the focus necessary to play a Strider knockoff? So, we've got... Already I'm terrible. Things we can... Shuriken. Not shuriken, we can... Oh, we can also dive. Those little things tell us when to jump. Yeah, that was just my lack of confidence manifesting to taunt me. If these mechanics were presented in the form of a shoot 'em up, or a fighter, or a beat 'em up, would they be so challenging? Gotta love the soundtrack, though. Oh, dear. Alright, it's not as bad. I've only lost 1 HP. 2. Only lost 2 HP. Oh dear. Dangerous magician. Okay, game be forgiving and like, you know, yeah, a level progress is a level progress, right? Well, we had gotten that far before. Ah, focus, Casey, focus. Get the power. Ah! Oh. Yeah, getting down off the platforms is I don't know. I was gonna say tricky. I don't know if it actually is tricky, or if I just stink. I just smell bad. I was kind of overly aggressive, like I just... Ah! See, I was trying... You have to be going... Focus mode. Alright, where's the gap? The gap's there. See, this game, this game gives me problems. I guess I just need to memorize the patterns. Alright. There's going to be a gap in the middle. And then I can just poke at her. I don't even know what the blue stuff does, right? It's just gaming instinct that, like, I have to collect the blue stuff. I need to have the high power. Oh, look at that. Some Miyazaki. It's no face. Alright, I got here too. I survived this as well. This was, as I recall, not quite so bad. Again, maybe... Oh, I see. If I'm full power, then my swoosh is much bigger. Of course, if I take a hit, I lose swoosh power. Okay. Yeah, see? That wasn't so bad. 1 health. 1 health, full power. Now we're in the underworld. With really, really tight jumps. Really tight jumps. Oh, can't slide. Teaches you to slide and then tells you to jump. Which one is it? Jump. All right. Slides and jump. Down and up. I guess I'm sort of blocking my health there, but you just see it going down. Just assume it's going down. Your invincibility lasts a long time. Oh no! No! Yeah, I've got limitless quarters, right? So I just got to keep hitting this wall. Yeah, you hit jump if you're hitting both buttons at the same time. Unpredictable result. No! Why do I assume that's not a jump? Also, you can't slide kill those guys. Oh! Is it the fact that I'm constantly in motion? But again, like, shooter, by which I mean shmup. You're constantly going forward, kind of like against your will in those games. I don't know what it is about ninja games. It's honestly become like a phobia at this point. Like, I love me some platformers, but then it's like, oh wait, is it a ninja style platformer? Like, based on like Strider? Three HP. Can we make it to the next level? Don't jump. 2 HP. One HP. Well, that was we got farther. We got farther than before. I will be back. We will conquer this. Yes. Yes, we will conquer this before the transmission ends. That is our goal for an achievement this evening. But for the moment, I need to refill my tank. Oh, God. All right. Okay. We're back. Tanks are exchanged. We've got a little crunchy disaster. These things. Yes, they contain 2 granola bars and 1,005,000 granola bar crumbs in each package, so... Okay. You hear my crunching. We are hydrated. We are fueled. We can and will achieve this. Oh, that was close. Gosh. That was weird. I kind of like... Oh, don't focus on it. Focus on... the rest of the run. Jump, attack, dodge, jump, 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 jump. Now I have the Obnoxio range. Lost it. 3 HP. Oh! I was going to say saved by invincibility frames, but not really. Close one there. I didn't land on the platform. Curious, fellow Voidwalkers, are there any games that you have just hit a wall with? Man, that... Crunch. There, it happened again. I fell... I guess there's 2 ways you can deal with those guys. Nope. You gotta jump forward and up while attacking. I didn't even mean to go down there at that point. Oh! Focus. If you try to jump backwards in order to get that power orb, you will not get on the platform. It will not happen. Oh. Filillo. See, I don't know if I'm being hard on myself or if this really is hard, you know? I mean, oops, don't jump into the bamboo. Oh, that was close. If you get hit, you lose almost all, if not all, of your power. Yeah, don't land on him. And 2 boulders. Then we gotta go. Oh! I don't know, like, just stop back jumping. Back jumping is always, like, a way to guarantee you're gonna fall off. See, back jumped. And you will not get on a platform if you back jump. Why do I kill those guys? Like, you know, when it's not necessarily really necessary, like they're not my way. Oh, that is a section if there isn't a section. Good Lord. Full power. Up. 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 And then I get hit and immediately lose the power. Second hit. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. I kind of threw that one away. Just go under those guys. When in doubt, duck. Except when you have to jump. Back jumped. I back jumped. I meant to down jump. Oh. That was going well. Was I low HP there, or is just like jumping in the spikes an instant death? I don't think I was low HP there. I really don't. I apologize if that sound is obnoxious, because it's sort of obnoxious on my end. And maybe that's... Oh, hell. Yeah, that's an instant kill. If you jump into spikes, that's it. You're done. Which I suppose is valid, like, you know. I think there might be a weird way to cheese this game. I don't know. Things. Okay, now we're in hard zone. Up, 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 up. Full power. Full power is nice. We go up. Okay, we don't want to go up. There's no way to deal with those guys. Full power. Jump. 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 Jump, jump, jump. We've reached the frustration moment of the evening. I hope that you are having a good time. Because I will, when I beat this level. See, that was just like almost exactly as perfect as this run will be. Power of positive thinking. I can do this. It's going to work. Yeah, what happened there? What happened there is I started to think if I get past this, there'll be some kind of a boss, and then there'll be a struggle to beat the boss. And I jumped off a cliff. There is only what is in front of me. And those things can be of one of three things. They can be jump things, they can be attack things, they can be duck things. Okay, new territory. Up, up, Attack with max power. Jump. Jump. Down. Dodge. Dodge. Up. Down. Jump. Jump. Up. Up. There's a ghost. The gap is in the middle. You can probably... Okay. Jump. Jump. Kill. We've got to be close to the end. Duck. Duck. Oh, jeez. Oh. We did it. We made progress. We're in level 3. With 1 HP. Half power. There's the no-face monster. I don't know how to hurt him. Maybe I need power. Okay. This is new territory. I did not... This celebration. We set out to beat that level, and we did beat it. Now we have a boss. A boss who has patterns that we will learn through several deaths, and we will learn to vanquish. So he likes to go for the platforms. He kind of announces where he's going. Well, that was just luck. Is he going to be in front of me now? I don't know, but I've got some usual bad guys here. Those are some good instincts. Oh, okay. He's just... Oh, those are hard to react to, especially with the trickiness with going down on a platform. I mean, really, the only reason we lasted was because of the ridiculously, and I do mean ridiculously long invincibility frames that this game gives us. Yeah, I don't know. There might be a strategy to going for the power orbs. But, oh, look at this. I am heading into the battle with 3 pips. Okay. Let's go for power. We're going for power. We're going for power. Power, 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 power. Come on. Give me the power. Give me the power. He shows up behind us. Okay. That did damage to me. Okay. Shoot. Once again, we're basically where we were last time. With 3 pips. Was that different from last time? Last time I had to go all the way down. Or maybe there's You go all the way up, and then you go all the way down. Excuse me, what are you playing with? You're actually playing? Oh. My feline co-pilot. My feline co-pilot is demanding attention. He wants the very lap on which this desperate battle depends. Alright, come on up. So we can get underneath my arms there. He's not gonna like it. I don't know. I don't know about those two. Ouch. I got down, but he still nipped me. See that was just... That's just the warm-up. You can't see if you're sliding, you can't go down the platform, so you gotta... And it's the same button press. So if you hit... Alright, we should know his pattern by now. We should know his pattern by now. Then he goes up there. Alright. Then he goes in the middle, yeah. Then he goes in the middle, yeah. Okay, see? That's facile. That is facile. And then up here, we've got some guys to deal with, and we want to get down. Not sliding, down. Here comes our man again. Okay. Oh, we couldn't get him. We could have got those power points up there. Ah. It's not so bad, not so bad. We took one hit, but, you know, whether or not we survive this next thing is... It's not about how much health we have. Yeah, it's about whether or not we can get off the platforms. My feline co-pilot is now displeased with the amount of lap space that I've given him and the lack of pats. Alright. Alright, look at that. Perfect energy grab. Alright, he got me there. But look at this. I'm full power. I'm full power going into the next session. Up. Down, 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 down. Oh, we invisibility frame that. Invincibility frame that. Okay. Alright, he's... Ah! Oh, I almost, there was the beginning of a strategy there. The sleepy cat is like, why are you making so much noise? We want to see the next phase of this awkward teenager's life. Ivan. Ivan, what are you doing? He's stuck on the keyboard now. Oh, and now you've unplugged my microphone. And now you're leaving. The cat's abilities to disrupt are unparalleled in nature. He just showed his displeasure with me. It's like, this is what has your attention. This. That was flawless, right? Oops. All right. The question, can we actually get through this without cheesing it? Without just using life? Yes. I'm just principled. I can do it. Now... Oops. Did I do it? Was this a survival challenge, or is there now combat? Ah, yes. I was gonna say, like, usually the games end before they end. Cutscene, cutscene. Rather appropriately, this mode of my transmission is called no face. Oh, is that not? Such an 80s room.
I used to love the weekends. Watching cartoons on early morning TV without a care in the world. The whole family together, free to do whatever we wanted to. Going for long rides in our car, me falling asleep in the back seat, and getting carried to bed when we got home. But then this thing with Dad happened. And now, I wasn't sure our family would ever be able to put the pieces back together. Being home alone with Mom, watching her two fall apart. I couldn't stand it. I had to go somewhere. Anywhere. I just had to get out. I used to fantasize about the city. Vaguely planning my escape, but never actually getting on the train. Instead, I kept hanging around at the video store, seeking comfort in made-up stories where I could pretend I was someone else. Mom would always tell me to quit dreaming and get back into the real world. I couldn't care less. That night at the arcade, everything changed.
kill screen. This is new, folks. Slay 3 dragons to escape the maze. Are we a gauntlet? Oh no. We're like an RPG. I'm thinking beam. Okay. Slash. I don't know if there were. I mean, I assume there were arcade games like this. I want to heal. Yeah, because I was like, he's gonna hurt me. Beam. Cross slash. I'm in trouble. I can't. Can I hack him? Pushing the button to get up. Okay, well, I mean, our sort of map of the maze persists. Okay. These guys I think don't like being slashed. Oh, did I just like leveled up. I leveled up. I gained HP and strength. Oh, we've got a lot of choices now. I like this one. Oh, okay. These guys look like they would be weak to a hack attack. That was a good hit, actually. They slashed me. I'm gonna hack them again. Let's beam them. No, they don't. They're not. Oh, I am. Need to heal. And hack. This hostile AI that has me in this dungeon. Oh, I imagine there's a dragon in here. Yep. We're gonna heal, which is stupid because I think we only get one of those per thing. We're gonna slash. Push the button to get up, push the button to get up. I'm still level 2, so this seems kind of like a rogue light. Right? I wonder if I... Oh, they're there. They're back. Let's hack them. They beam us. Doesn't hurt us that much. Our HP is at 13. We heal. They slash us. We hack them, and that's it. Well, if I'm in error, then let me out. You know? Oh, we got another nano synthy ladies here. We're gonna experiment. Slashing doesn't hurt them as much. Hurts me just fine. Beaming does very little to them. Really have to heal. They heal themselves as well, so it's all about the hacking with these, which is kind of obvious. Oh, I think that was a critical hit. I think I nailed it exactly right. And now I'm level 3. Oh, this is not a game. This is not a game. Look at how much damage our hack attack can do now. Our hack attack! 82 HP. Maybe be over here. Hack attack. I'm not lost. I know exactly where I'm going over here to try and kill this dragon. I hope I can survive the first hit so I can heal. So we're going to hack the dragon. 70, right? Right, then we heal. Oh, we slash. Okay, hacking seems to work better. But while we're here and we're about to die, beaming is the worst, so... Well, you know, we have the rogue light with a T inevitability here, which is to say we are going to continue to gain XP. We're almost level 4. We're going to continue to gain XP fighting these creatures. I believe you are weak to slash. Yes. Very weak to slash. Okay. Now I'm level 4. So see, I'm just going to get stronger and stronger. .94 HP. No, we don't need to heal right away. See, that used to be our max damage. That was like 75%, honestly. We don't need to heal now. It's... Yeah, 88. They're gonna heal. They're gonna heal, and I'm gonna hack. You heal, I hack. Still not good enough. Okay. Here comes the dragon fight. I'm sorry to say, I should have managed this better. I really have to heal. Because, yeah, that would have killed me. Hacking works best on this dragon? Like, yeah, hacking works way better than slashing. Yeah, we're gonna explore more of the maze. Oh, this guy. I don't know if we know his weakness. He might actually be weak to beam. He seems to be. Let's try hack. Yeah, beam works better. Oh, he just weakened us. Ooh, gruesome. And we're level 5. So I don't know if... I mean, our strength increased, but I wonder if that debuff... Ooh. This looks like a slightly more powerful jellyfish. Yeah, I misjudged this, I think. I did misjudge this. Maybe this guy is weak to something else. I don't think he was weak to beam. Please let there be another encounter. Okay, thank you. Alright. I was gonna say. This dragon is... Oh, hello. I don't think you like beams. Yeah. Yeah, you take my strength down. I'll heal. You'll slash me. And then I beam you into oblivion. Don't stay up. That's an interesting phrasing. Like, don't stay down. Get back up. All right, we're in another dragon. Hack doesn't work. Slash works. Maybe we can defeat this dragon. We did it! We defeated one of the 3 dragons! We defeated one of the 3 dragons. Oh, and I think the dragons are, okay. The dragons are definitely, different types. That was the slash dragon. We already met the hack dragon. Hello. I'm gonna go ahead and heal up. Then I'm gonna slash you into oblivion. Oh wait, I was trying to explore it, so we haven't been here yet. I was looking at the map. Oh, you're one of those different jellyfish. Are you... I just think you're weak to beam. Yeah. Time to grow up. Well, that's gonna be another dragon. You're gonna hurt me. I'm gonna heal. You're gonna hurt me again. I'm going to finish you. Alright. Are you the beam dragon? You're the beam dragon. I know you're the beam dragon. And I'm gonna heal up. You're gonna lacerate me, and I'm going to blast you with beam power. Alright, now things are really glitchy. Oof. Apologies to anyone else who may find this a little queasifying. I'm finding this a little queasifying myself. We need to get back to... What is this? A whole new route? He's alone? He's alone meaning... Oh, could I get another encounter, please? Yes, thank you, because you might just level me up to level 9. You did! I'm level 9! Okay. Alright, Hack Dragon. I know your deal. I'm totally wise. Yeah. I'm not even gonna heal during that fight. I'm level 9. Uh-oh. Maybe I should have healed during that fight. System shock. This is... Okay. Yeah. Oh, I can't heal. Not for me. Not for me. I don't have control anymore. Oh. Oh, she just took away my beam attack. I don't know why I'm doing this. I honestly don't know. Just let me go. Just let me go. There's only one left. I can hack. Not to the enemy. I can still do it. Left. End of line. Alright, Voidwalkers. Those who might get this transmission later, I want to know, were there games like this in the arcades? Because that seemed like a real love letter to classic IBM PC gaming to me. A little Ultima, a lot of System Shock, but I think it's cutscene time, so I'm going to disappear for a second here. We're going to see more about the life of this. I will say, I don't,
What happened that night? I honestly couldn't say. I was still there, but nothing was the same.
push button to get up. Just like in kill screen. Come on, you can do it. Uh-oh, we're back in the beat 'em up. Come on. Oh, no. There's the Strider. There's our hot rod. Pushing the button. Ah, yes, our spaceship. Our spaceship. And what's this in the front? And the dragon.
The game was not over. It was just beginning.
To be continued. To be continued. I must know. Is there a 1990X? Oh, I am lightheaded. I am lightheaded, Voidwalkers. Seriously. The vibe. There are some games that don't have it 100% in the gameplay or game feel. I don't know. We need a word for that. A word for that connection between thumb, controller, and motion. My brother suggests it's polish, which I don't think is wrong. But polish refers to more than just that. I want a word for just that, but game vibes. The vibe of this. Am I left wanting? Yes, you can bet I am left wanting. I wanted more. I think I wanted more in the story. I would have liked to see a little bit more of the reflection on her fascination with the rebel. For I suspect, and I would like to see this be a bit of an LGBT story as well. And there's that line, of course, where they, what's it called? Queer baiting, right? Like, but I don't think this one did this. Goodness gracious, who are all these people? Are these Ashens? I know Ashens. If it's the same Ashens who's a YouTuber, whose channel is a lot about classic games, actually. I think these have to be Kickstarter backers. Which makes me wonder if there was a Kickstarter for the sequel that I missed. But overall, what did I feel about this? I mean, this gets to go on the wall. Now, mind you, it was a short game. What wall do you say? Well, I'm planning in the Void Arcade as a sort of a testament to the challenge that the unknown wardens have placed me here. I'm going to start putting up posters to games that I have beaten, that I have completed on the wall. I haven't decided exactly which wall yet. Maybe we'll walk around the arcade after this is done and pick one. Yeah. It'll be on our own, like, wall of achievements, but not achievements, walls of completions. Now, there are a lot of games I have that call for a different kind of completion. The fighting games are an excellent example of this. I have beaten the arcade mode with my favorite characters in most of those fighting games. And some of them, I can beat the arcade mode on hard mode. With my favorite characters. But is that truly beating a fighting game? That seems a bit low bar to me. There's a certain level of intentionality, precision being able to actually fight in that sort of chess, footsies kind of way. I guess I feel that's what I need to hit if I could put a fighting game on that wall. But crunch, crunch, crunch on stream. We're in the home stretch now. We're in the R's. Mind you, this being usernames, there could be a million X's. Well, I have to say, I'm pleased to see how many people back this game with their own name. I'm a similar ex-millennial, I suppose you could say that. Well, other than CaseyAEC, I never did come up with a bit of a Nomakura handle, right? I just sort of registered for everything with my name. What's CaseyAEC stand for? Well, back in the days when I used to play arcade-inspired games on a Macintosh Proforma, my favorite way to sign those leaderboards, the scoreboards, the high scoreboards, was by typing CaseyAEC. And we're back at the title screen. Well, I did it. I feel almost as if I completed a rite of passage. Like, in order to truly enter the arcade, and by the arcade we mean this arcade, the arcade that is this section in here that contains the classic arcade games and faithful remakes and pastiches of said classic arcade games. You have to pass through 1980X. So where should the wall be? I mean, honestly, I'm liking this wall. This wall has potential. So let's do it. Let's start the wall. And I think we can go back on this, but if I get another 1980X here, but I switch it from an arcade machine into a poster. And then we can put it there, and then this could ruin things, but we're gonna do this. Oh, that looks terrible. Not only does that look terrible, but let me see what has happened. Has that Yes, that has perpetuated on there. All right. A little bit more thinking has to go into the wall of victory, I think. But it will be a part of the Void Arcade. It will be a part of the Void Arcade. Sorry about the jerky head motion here. Yeah. Of course the encoding is overloaded. I just launched Google Chrome, right? Like, I have to know if there's a sequel to 1980X. Okay, so, yep. Yeah, it was kickstarted. We were right on that. That game came out June 16th of 1990. It was created by the High Bit Studios, which is a Swedish team. And it was on Switch. I think that would be a dope game to play on a Switch. I don't have a Switch myself. Oh, that's a nice image. Maybe if I just use that one. Yeah, I'd like that if it wasn't if it didn't have the gameplay thing. It occurs to me now actually how the opening kind of visual. Hey, wait a second. This one might work. We've got to give it its right screen image back. We stole its screen image. So does that work? No, because that's like a data thing. I'll just do it this way. This is the right way to do it, right? Like, we just do it this way. We are in the fun drive and we just find 1980X just like that. And there she is. Yeah, that particular image, it has it's resonating with Ghost in the Shell. It's resonating with that a bit. Lot of vibes. That game is vibelicious. That game is That game is vibalicious. You know, and honestly, in all honesty, that on the wall of achievement seems just fine to me. But you know, it shouldn't stand alone on the wall of achievement. Because, you know, I've also beaten completely Diablo 2. More than once, actually. So that's there. Let's wander the arcade and see if there's anything else that we've watched the credits scroll on. Definitely not over here. We've got a couple of Bennett Foddy games, such as Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy and GURP. I don't like QWOP at all, but GURP I enjoy. I'd say I've probably gotten about halfway up the mountain with Bennett Foddy. And the Texorcist, which is just as frustrating. Cannibalt, I don't know how you could beat this game. I guess you could completionist complete it. Puzzle games, completely unlocking all the modes. You could beat Zuma. Zuma has proper levels. I suppose Peggle does too. You could beat Zuma and Peggle. All right. Those have conditions for beating. Anything in the space games? Like, we want to talk vibes. Galaxy would be a good vibe game. I haven't beaten it. Yeah. Some of this stuff I haven't really even explored a lot, right? Like, Star Sector has so much to go at. Did I ever beat Nova in the day? I don't think I did. You know what I did, honestly? I think I kind of cheated my way to victory in that game. How could you possibly beat Elite Dangerous? It's a world to be in. Did I beat Free Space 2? I think I did. I'm pretty sure I did, actually. So that could go on there. We'll ruminate on that. What absolutely has to be on there, and I think we're definitely gonna want better custom art for this. Oh look, my spacesuit has turned all blue. All right, I guess it's just the neon lights. Why do I wear a spacesuit in here? Well, you know, the air's not so great. It's not unbreathable. It's really stale. Yes. That is the image. That is exactly the image. There we go. And I believe you are a wide. We'll make you a wide sprite. Yes. Fantastic. Yeah. Where will we put you? We'll put you right there. Yeah. Now, something telling about this wall of victory here is that this game and this game I first beat with my brother. My brother is a fantastic influence on me for actually beating games. Actually getting victory in games. You know what I did do? That belongs on the wall. Yeah. This belongs on the wall. Yeah. It doesn't need to be that big, though. I'm thinking a wide sprite. Yeah. Yeah, we can move things around. Yes. I was about to say proudest. It's not my proudest achievement in college. No. I suppose, honestly, actually, Calico belongs there. Yeah, we'll just move it over there because, you know. Oh, can you imagine that? I just had this thought. It's like, what happened? Like, you're putting these are pretty big trophies to your victories, right? Like, and yes, it's a big wall, right? You could conceivably even go off in this direction if you wanted to, but what if you ran out of space, right? Like, and you had to actually shrink them down to smaller cards. It's like, yes, that is one great, absolutely great thing to strive for here in the Void Arcade. What was I saying? Why did I skipped over the reason Super Mario World is up there. So it's not my proudest moment of my undergraduate college experience, but it is something that I do have pride for. I 100% all exits beat Super Mario World on my roommate's Super Nintendo, on my roommate's TV. And that was a bit of reclaiming because how should I put this? In the age of the Super Nintendo, when the Super Nintendo reigned supreme, I so badly wanted one. And I had friends, this is, as a snotty kid, I had friends that I legit cultivated because they had a Super Nintendo, and they would let me go over to their house and play games with them. But props to anybody else in the Voidwalkers who has Nintendo friends. Did I beat Warcraft 2? I mean, like the campaign? I don't think so. I don't think I did. And certainly nothing else on here. Honestly, most of those are kind of for multiplayer purposes. Anything in here get beat? Most of this stuff is fairly new. There's no beating Devil Daggers. There's merely surviving. Pony Island strikes me as it could be pretty short. So that could be good for beatable. Actually, all of those things there. But yeah, haven't beaten that. Haven't beaten Classic Doom. Or my childhood FPS acclimator. Marathon. Right there. Oh, these guys. Those guys both deserve positions of honor. I've beaten them both. I really like games like this. I don't really know how to describe them, and it troubles me how gunny and violent they are, but it's these kind of puzzle platformer shooters, right? Like where you have to really think your way through a building. Yes, a whole bunch of games there. This is a whole row of games, with the exception of Diablo 2, which has been vanquished, that would be excellent candidates for the wall. Excellent candidates for the wall. And I've I've come very close with Hotline Miami. I think I'm one level away, right? Like, so maybe that should be a target. Platformers. I don't know if you could beat either of these because they're procedurally generated, but you could definitely unlock all this stuff. But like, yeah. I'm in the haunted hotel in Celeste. Haven't made any really progress in M++ or Dust Force to my knowledge. I don't know. I don't know if the save persists, but I got about, I think, a third of the way into Gianna Swister's Twisted Dreams. Dipped my toe into Max. Max's Brotherhood, the game, I should say. What is this? Oh, hunting. Yeah. Individuals see as things windward. I don't know how much more of that there is. Cyberpunk bartender action. That's a good chill game too. Did I finish Oni? No, I don't think I did. Yep. You see why I'm trapped here. All of these games I love so much, and so few of them I have reached a state of completion. Some have come close. I think I was halfway across the country in Need for Speed Run. I was enjoying that. Oh yeah, I beat Nitronic Rush, but that game is really short. Is it shorter or harder? Is it shorter than 1980X? It might be the same length as 1980X. Why don't I want to put it up there? What's stopping me? What's stopping me? Maybe let's take a peek. Boot up the Elite controller. I thought that wonderfully pleasant victory that we had with 1980X would be a good place to maybe end the transmission, but it looks like we're doing a little bit more exploration. Well, we established the wall of victory, the wall of completion. Oh, I don't know where my head should be. In the middle. Gonna get it back. What is Nitronic Rush? Nitronic Rush is a delightfully free racing game that you can pick up right now if you hop over and look for DigiPen Studios. DigiPen University is a game design college. And the games that their students make are put out for free. Three guesses what the inspiration of this world was. Actually, this tracks pretty well with that sort of kill screen. So this is a checkpoint racer. See, I've got boost. And I get... Oh. Multiple different paths. I can jump. See that? Oh dear. Come on. And yes. I can fly. Oh, okay.
Second place.
Yeah, see. Well, I've done the first level. I've done the first level. Is that proof that I finished that game? Of course not. I've done the first level. I have dipped my foot into the wonderfully pleasant waters of most of these games. But completion is a far different thing from a wonderful taste. I absolutely adored Calico. Talk about a chill, a wonderfully chill vibe, you know. It's got me thinking a lot about non-violent games. I've got a thought of like maybe picking November or some other period of time that's appropriate where all the transmissions and all the games I play are ones that do not involve any form of violence. It would be an interesting challenge. I think I would end up potentially playing a lot of rhythm games, abstract games. I'm not sure. Are there... I mean, I think there are some of these games you can play them non-violently, but the question, I suppose Celeste would be a good game for that. But anyway, I can imagine I would do a full playthrough of Calico during that month if I did that stream. It's that time again, my fellow Voidwalkers, when we're going to cease transmission. But no, from this day forth, I will be transmitting from the Void every Wednesday night, starting around 7:30 or 8, and going until we decide to stop. Other nights, weekends, I might errantly transmit. We'll see if there are any other nights where the transmission works. But as this evening draws to a close, I reach out to all of you other Voidwalkers with my heart, hoping that you find comfort and that your wanderings take you to interesting places. This is CaseyAEC, the Gadfly Gamer, wishing you the warmest of wanderings.